Right, so the last item here is the social media links at the top, which is just below the main menu there. And that's a new feature that's not on the original website. Okay, and as you can see, if you look very carefully at my status bar here, as I hover over the link, it's going to take a person to the relevant social media page, which is fine. However, it takes you to that social media page and exits from the website, which is actually not what we want. And this is one of the reasons why I like using Safari, because the thing about Safari is that in the status bar, it actually tells you whether it's going to open in a new page or not. And I'll show you that in a moment. So that's kind of useful. I know just by looking at this that it's going to open in the same page, and I don't want it to do that. So Safari is useful from that point of view. Okay, so these social media links consist of some text and an icon. And Divi gives us some tools to do that rather easily. So let's have a look at that. On the left-hand side, we've got another section and a module. That module is really just a text module. I've labeled it, see, it's a text module. I've labeled it social links so we know what it does. And I've also had to style it just to control what's going on with that. Now, this particular one, a warning, you have to be careful. You can see that it's actually an unordered list here, but the styling in the template and also what Divi does with it turns it into this horizontal list. And so we've got to be careful how we actually manage this. If we look at it from a text view, you can see that there are some classes here. These are CSS classes. You may not know what they mean, but effectively what they do is add the little icons to the text. So you can see this is Facebook is the text of this link, but the icon comes from this extra code here. So we've got to be careful that it's not just an ordinary link. Okay, so it's really important that the website owner does not unintentionally change this particular bit of code. So most people are used to working in the visual editor for WordPress. In this particular case, because of the nature of this content, we need to edit in the text editor. And in addition to that, I need to add a bit of code that allows these windows to be opened in a new page. So I'm going to do that now by specifying a target attribute for these little A tags here. So I'll just do one and then save that, update the page, go back over here, just waiting for that to update. I'll update this page and then I'll show you what the difference is. Okay, so for the Twitter, I'll get you to just monitor the status bar down the bottom here. The Twitter link is going to open in the same page, but Facebook opens in a new tab. That's why I like Safari. It's kind of useful and that makes things a little bit easier. So that's the behavior that I want in all of these tabs. Okay, so I'll go back here and just add this target equals blank to the other A tags as well. Let's see, there's the Twitter one. Put that in there. The LinkedIn one, put that in there. And the RSS feed, which may or may not be kept. Because at the moment this website doesn't have a blog, but there's space for a blog. Okay, so save that, then update that. As you'll see that there are two places to save. If you make a change to one of the modules, you have to save the module and then you also have to update the page. And then you can have a look at the page again in your non-logged in browser and you'll notice that each of these links now open in a new tab. Fantastic. Okay, so we've looked at the page layout for this entire page and the other pages operate in a similar way. Let's see, I've got that one there. About Us. Yep. So About Us, I can, oh, this one here, I can edit that page. And as you can see, there is a similar kind of page builder layout there with the social links at the top, text and the image. The image and the text are both different, but it's still a 2-column layout. And then this main area here is text on the left. So it's 2 columns, as you can see, but the left module is text, and on the right is a call to action module, which gives us this really nice box here. And as you can see, there's a broken link to an image. So I can fix that, which I will do in a moment. And then you've got your footer at the bottom as well. So each of these pages operate similarly using the page builder to create the content on the right-hand side.